The nation's mortgage services are gearing up for the biggest wave of mortgage foreclosures since the subprime mortgage crisis. Only this time they say they're prepared. The first wave of borrowers to enter into the government's coronavirus bailout program are entering their last possible quarter for relief, which means that come September, they'll either have to start paying, sell their home, or go into foreclosure. This is Kiwi the Coast, your luxury real estate specialist, helping you maximize and sell the value of your coastal home. So let's jump in. The mortgage bailout programs, if you recall, both public and private, launched at the start of the coronavirus pandemic. The government originally allowed borrowers to delay their mortgage payments for up to a year, and that extended to 18 months, and each quarter the borrowers had to re-up. So let's take a look at all these programs and see what it means for foreclosures. So let's look first at borrowers in the Forbearance program. Now, an estimated 7.25 million borrowers were in the Forbearance program at one time or another, representing 14% of homeowners with mortgages. About 72% of participants have left those forbearance plans and 28% remain. It's about 2 million mortgage holders that are still in forbearance. Point number 2, loans being reviewed. This week and next, a total of 350,000 borrowers will be reviewed for extension or removal from forbearance. Now, of the 146,000 plans that were reviewed this week, 44,000 left the program and 102,000 plans were extended. With roughly 2/3 of mortgage holders remaining in forbearance, that's roughly 575,000 loans that are expiring come September, October, meaning mortgage servicers will be facing the daunting task of dealing with 15,000 troubled mortgages per day. Point number 3, new Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac guidelines. Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac and FHA just published new guidelines to assist borrowers whose mortgage forbearance plans are expiring. Part of that includes more interest rate reductions in loan modifications to assist those borrowers to stay in their homes. This allows more families to qualify for an interest rate reduction to prevent unnecessary foreclosures, helping strengthen the enterprise's book of business and make sustainable home ownership a reality for all of those borrowers facing the uncertainty of forbearance. Number 4, remember too that mortgage servicers want borrowers to keep their homes. Mortgage servicers in general want to keep borrowers in their homes because the foreclosure process is very expensive. They can perform loan modifications, they can lower interest rates, and they can even tack past due payments onto the end of the mortgage. While there's a so-called waterfall of options in this marketplace, the final option, of course, is selling the home, which in this pricey housing market may mean that those homeowners actually turn small profit. Point 5, mortgage modifications. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau has changed its guidelines for how servicers should handle borrowers when forbearance programs expire. They also permit servicers to allow a loan modification even when all the paperwork is not back from the borrower. This is the key to quickly delivering relief. As the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau notes, almost 3% of the borrowers out there are currently 4 months behind in their payments and therefore facing foreclosure. So what's the bottom line? Well, an improving economy will help many of those borrowers become current on their mortgages again. No one denies that there'll be foreclosures come fall and winter, as some troubled borrowers will have no other recourse. While it's difficult to predict how many, the good news is this is going to be nothing like those 11 million homes that went into foreclosure during the Great Recession. Hey, I hope you found all that information valuable, and we'll see you on the next video. The Room.